What's going on, guys? Doc Danny here. I want to thank you so much for listening to the PT Entrepreneur Podcast. One of the most common questions that I get is, how did you start a practice in a gym? And because of that, I've put together a course called the Gym PT Blueprint, which shows you exactly how to start, run, and grow a successful practice in a gym. If you're a new PT, if you're a new grad, if you're a PT that's just started a practice in the gym, you're not making more than $12,000 a month yet, this course is perfect for you. It'll teach you how to set it up correctly. It'll teach you how to market yourself correctly, how to sell correctly, how to actually build a true business and not just a little side business that maybe doesn't take you anywhere and change you and your family's life long term. So if you're interested in this model of a practice, guys, head to drdannymate.com/products and you can take a look at the Gym PT Blueprint and everything that goes into it at that location. Thanks so much for listening.
So here's the question. How do physical therapists like us, who don't want to see 30 patients a day, who don't want to work home health, and have real student loans, create a career and life for ourselves that we've always dreamed about? This is the question, and this podcast is the answer. My name's Danny Mate, and welcome to the PT Entrepreneur Podcast. All right, guys, back again with the Physical Therapy Entrepreneur Podcast. I'm your host, Danny Mate, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about one of my favorite laws. Not legal laws, not laws of gravity, but the law of reciprocity. So for those of you that don't know what the law of reciprocity is, it's basically what social psychologists say that essentially is when you do something nice for somebody, they have this deep-rooted psychological urge to want to do something really nice for you. And the funny thing is that in many cases, they reciprocate with a gesture that's significantly significantly better than whatever you did for them, right? So I'll give you a couple examples. So number one, anytime that I meet somebody for a business meeting, lunch, coffee, whatever it is a fight to try to get me to not pay. I'm going to pay for you, and I'm going to sneak over there, and I'm going to pay the waitress before if I think you might think that you're going to pay. It's not that I'm that super, super nice and I just want to make sure that I pay your bill. It's because I'm a strong believer in the law of reciprocity. And if I pay for your lunch, now I'm on the receiving end of that next time. And you're going to remember that. And that's a psychological return that you're going to get. So if you think I'm being a nice guy buying your coffee, I'm not. I'm taking advantage of the law of reciprocity. And this happens everywhere. And another perfect example of this is the other day, my son was sitting at our kitchen table eating some peppers, just like these little yellow peppers. I guess they're orange, little orange peppers that we grow in our garden, and with some hummus. Okay, so I walk into the kitchen, just gotten home from work, and he's sitting there telling me, about his day, asking me what I did, and I grab a cheese stick. It's a terrible idea. I shouldn't be eating that crap anyway, right? But I grab a cheese stick because we got this whole bag of Costco cheese sticks that we got for this road trip that we ended up not going on. So there's like a billion cheese sticks in the refrigerator. So I get one of these suckers, turn around, about to take a bite out of it, and my son goes, "Hey, Daddy, you want a pepper and some hummus?" And I said, "No, Jack, I'm good. Thanks, man." He goes, but Daddy, we grew these together in our garden. Remember, we planted them and then we picked them, and this is important." And he goes, "Sharing is caring." And so I go, "All right, I'll take a pepper." So he gives me a pepper with a little bit of hummus on it, and before I can get the thing in my mouth, he goes, "Can I have your cheese stick?" And I started laughing. And I realized that I had just gotten duped by a 5-year-old in the law of reciprocity. And as I laughed, I gave him my cheese stick and I walked away with this little piece of pepper with some hummus on it, thinking to myself, how strong that law is. So guys, think about this next time you meet somebody. You're meeting for a business meeting. Maybe you're just trying to do some relationship development with somebody that you do want to, eventually do something with. Pick up the check. It's totally worth you doing that. Make sure you're the one paying, and it doesn't even have to be monetary, right? I mean, it can literally be, I help people with things all the time with really no expectation of getting anything back, and a lot of it comes back to us tenfold when you look at the return from that. And another good example is I helped a CrossFit gym here set up some Facebook ads. And they'd never done it before. They'd heard about it. They heard it could be really beneficial for getting leads in their business. So, this guy tells me somebody told him it cost like $10,000 to put some Facebook funnel together, and I go, man, give me like 30 minutes to show you what to do. Do a really simple kind of ad, and so I helped him set that up. And I didn't ask him for anything in return. I'm interested in that stuff, and I helped him out. He and I had met for lunch, and that's what we did afterward. And he told me, they're getting leads from this little simple Facebook ad that we put in. And you know what? He sends his gym members to see us if they get hurt, because he's got a lot of trust in me. He knows I helped him out with something that he was having a problem with. And not only that, we're pretty damn good at physical therapy and getting people back in their gym. So, it's a natural fit, and me helping him, he'll help me in return. The law of reciprocity. So live by it, die by it, pick up the check. Don't be stingy. It's worth it. Just pay for the coffee, pay for the lunch, whatever it is, it'll come back tenfold.